Hey guys, since I'm having a hard time getting anyone to come visit me, I'm going to try to put some videos together to give you guys a taste of what it's like here. I've made several already, but the seasons change here like every day, so I'm really catching what's most vibrant right now. Plus some of my other videos got really overexposed and exploded and they weren't worth watching. This one I've got a filter. This is the driveway heading off the property. From this point, it's about a full mile down to the road. And there's one other house on the driveway. Belongs to a young couple. It's about 3/4 of a mile away. They're in their 20s. The previous owners, looks like they had some RV traffic here and stuff, and this little loop is just like a little circular drive cut off. To the right is a horse paddock. Pristine, and they're completely clean. I doubt that they ever used it for that purpose. So my property line is down there a little bit. On some of these other videos, we'll walk down there. Everything that access the creeks and water side of the property is best to get that down that way. But that's not the focus of this little video right now. This is just the 1 acre. There's assistant therapist Clyde. The 1 acre that comprises the cleared area that the house sits on. The other 54 acres are all forest, with a couple semi-cleared areas. I've identified several distinct walks and paths that have points of interest and things to do. And the quickest one of those loops or paths has been 1 hour and 15 minutes. And there was one day I spent walking for 6 hours and not going in a circle or anything, just zigzagging through different paths. This area of the country is very much ground zero historically. Hey, I figured Sean and Liam would appreciate my eco-friendly lawnmower there. It's Uncle Charlie powered. But even that's a kayak rack over there, and that's just a workshop right now that I'm using for tool storage. And that is my famous chicken coop. Trying to figure out what to do with it. Chickens is one thing. If Uncle Pat comes to visit, he could stay here. Once again, this is clean and pristine in here. It's ugly though. Maybe we should have a contest what we can do to jazz it up. This little street here I call East Street. It's kind of a dead end up there. And if you hear me talk about the pet cemetery, that's where that is. And then this is Main Street, and it connects with several junction points back there that lead to different walkways. It's just a little shy of a half a mile all the way back from this point for the length of the property. It's about a half a mile from the front gate all the way to the farthest point back there, which ends up in swampland, which is very cool to explore. This is the little outdoor seating area that I'm dying to have company over for. In the back of the house. As I was saying, I like the architecture as kind of federal, early federal. That was my office. So my clients see out the back of me overlooking this. Let's go back to the front garden and poke around there. So this garden is kind of curated. It looks like it was professionally taken care of, or managed, or planned, or cared for. Those are strawberries there in the very front. I've got a very cool app called Picture This that allows me to look at any of these plants and get a picture of it, and it tells me all kinds of things about caring for it or what they are. Like right here in the front, I've got 3 different kinds of blueberries: high bush, Elliott's, and low bush. And those are some mint things there in the foreground. A dead cucumber and 2 dead tomatoes, and a strawberry plant just beyond them. More lemon balm back there. And Japanese holly right on the left. This dude is a China rose coming back right now. It looked like sticks before, and I see green on it now. And this thing is a peach tree that I might need to plant or repot or something. This is English lavender, common chickweed. I hear that that's a weed, and that's Russian sage right there. This stuff is called lamb's ear. It's very soft and velvety, and that's purple coneflower. And common blue velvet on the right, and African marigold. And this is rosemary. More of that lamb's ear stuff. Very soft. Strawberries, English lavender. Garden phlox, whatever that is. It sounds cool. Phlox. I've thrown down some grass seed out there, and it seems to be popping a little bit. Very, very shady here. Clyde and I are about to join a class that I'm taking this week for 2 or 3 hours a day about the neuroscience of hypnosis. There's that ugly chicken coop. This is a great time of day and environment to be using that app that I was talking about called Merlin. You won't realize it, but at any given time you might be hearing 12 or 14 different birds